Hello! Welcome to this Xianyun video. We're going to be trying to build her and test her out a little bit today. So I've already done my wishing, as you can see. Roll the clip.
Hey boss, the name's Gaming. I'm a guard from the communications office. So, all this needs shipping, right? No. You grab a seat and have some tea. I'll get these packed up for you, no problem. It'll only take me a minute, then we can get the delivery scheduled. Oh, and if you ever want to book a wushu dance, me and my crew are available in a heartbeat. The troupe's called the Mighty Mythical Beasts, and I'm the head.
One eternity later.
Not to brag or anything.
What? A cursory change in one's appearance and you barely recognize me. Then let one dispel any doubt. One is in all things unconstrained and unabashed, free to live as one pleases, go where one desires, and journey with whomsoever one wishes. Nevertheless, in light of one's considerable renown, please call me Xianyun in public.
But with that, let's do her trial. Okay, so she does use a new specialty, which is going to be annoying to farm for, but it's fine. Okay, let's see. Oh, they put Gaming on her trial, which... This is just a Gaming team, honestly. Let me just see what they gave her. Song of Days Past. Her signature, of course. 2D weapon. The stats are okay, I guess. It's nothing special. But I guess let's just try her. I know that you can do this, and then plunge. Oh, ma'am. Let's not do that. So, I know that she's mostly a support unit, but that's definitely not gonna stop people from using her as an on-field DPS. Okay, let's use other people now. It's just gonna take longer and longer if I don't. She feels nice so far. I'm very excited to try her for like exploring. Let's try her with Gaming. I definitely did not see Gaming's damage there. And also, it was a very small number, so it didn't even crit. Oh well. Okay, let's try to build her a little bit now. I haven't actually used this auto-add feature that we got like last patch, because I did not level any character whatsoever last patch, but... Here you go.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
I have some of these because I was doing a little bit of co-op in my friend's world earlier and we just got a little bit. So I could level her past 40 a little bit, I think. Let's see how far we can get her, and then we'll start farming. Oh. Never mind. I need the boss mats. How did I forget that? Of course. Okay, for weapons... I think it's either Favonius or Oathsworn Eye. I'm gonna try Oathsworn Eye first. And then, I did farm a Song of Days Past for her. And yeah, this is what she looks like. It's not very good, honestly.
She's really good.
That energy recharge could do more work. But I'm just worried that if I use Favonius, that she's not gonna have enough crit rate to proc it. But it does give her enough ER, I think. Let's just stick with Oathsworn Eye and see where that takes us. Okay, I guess we should go and farm for her materials now. Would love to unlock the boss. So, after that whole ordeal, I've gotten 102. Some of them were from my friend's world though, when we were playing earlier. It's not enough for level 90, but it should be fine. Let's do the boss. So my friend told me that having cryo is useful for the boss's mechanic, so I guess I'll try this team.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
For more. Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Do your master's bidding! Transfiguration! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
A moment, please. Clouds high. The birds call.
By ordinance divine, my will embodied.
Have a safe trip.
And that's it for now. That boss was pretty chunky, but I might just not know the mechanics as much yet. Well, it's gonna take a few days to build her, so I'll see you then.
Conquering demons is what I do.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide! Dare to mess with me? Have fun with this gift! Strike cloud converge! Disappear!
It's been more than a few days. I recorded that clip just now from the patch Xianyun came out, and she worked amazingly in Spiral Abyss. I actually switched her to a two-piece attack set. I just kept learning more about how Song of Days Past actually works, and the more I did, the less appealing it got. I still have that set if I wanted to use it on her though, but this is her right now. These are her artifacts, they're okay. I think the most important thing is having enough ER, which I think I do, I hope. She does get more from her weapon, so there's that. But I also wanted to try her in an Abyss cycle that's less catered to her gimmick, and I know that Xiao's doing the heavy lifting, but Xianyun just makes it so comfy to use him. C6 Farazan and Farina help a lot too, of course. I initially tried them on the first half of 4.5 Spiral Abyss Floor 12, thinking he'd do well in these stages with multiple enemies. And he did. Until I got to the third chamber, where I remembered that the boss is resistant to Animo. Not to mention that I just kept dying to them. Yeah, skill issue. So I tried him on the second half. And I thought that the team would do badly since Xiao properly excels in AoE situations. But Xianyun's buff really pushes him to perform quite well against these single target bosses. I've had conversations with my friend before about how Xianyun would make him good for bosses, but I don't think I've really seen how he does against them until now. Overall, Xianyun makes plunging characters stronger, but I think the fun in her lies with the unique things people have come up with, like Risley or Diluc being played in a new way. And in the new age of Marashosei and Farina, party-wide healers have really gone up in value. Maybe her main gimmick is niche, but she can still fulfill staple roles like healer or VV Shredder, and at the very least, she's really fun when exploring. And yes, I did try her with Arlecchino. It was strong, yeah, but I think I prefer her normal attack-oriented playstyle more, as she's intended, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to leave a like or even subscribe, I would really appreciate it, and I'll try to keep them coming. Bye! Have a nice day!